Hi, all. It's Amanda from Dreamy Manda, and I am at Disneyland today. It is early in the morning. The park just opened, and I am letting ChatGPT plan my Disney day. No control, just vibes. We'll see how chaotic it gets. I have my ChatGPT itinerary here on my phone with the whole day planned out. So we're going to see where ChatGPT takes us today. I was inspired by a similar video from my homegirl, Almi Rose Bazano. I'll drop her link down below. Be sure to go check out her video and how ChatGPT planned her day. You will not believe what it had her rope dropping. It is hilarious. Heading in, and I noticed that DCA has very long lines this morning compared to Disneyland, which has no lines.
Yeah, that's more long.
And that's where we're heading into. So I'm all for the no lines. It was a little bit hectic getting into the park this morning, at least with traffic coming in. I actually got down here really quick from home in about like 30 minutes or so. But just the traffic getting into the parking lot was a little intense and stressful. But we're here. We made it. Let's get on with our day. We made it inside. It's always a little busy here in the front of the park. We just missed rope drop. I was trying to get here at rope drop because ChatGPT wanted me to greet the sun like a royal princess. However, it's a bit overcast today. The sun hasn't peeked through yet, but it's supposed to be a beautiful day, pretty warm in the low 80s, which should be really nice. It's a Sunday, so usually Sunday mornings are pretty chill here at the park. It's one of my favorite days to come, and especially if you're trying to get here early. Sundays are great days for that because I feel like it's a little less busy. So let's head in down Main Street. What's going on today? It's 8:30 a.m. and I am in here walking down Main Street. Still gloomy out, but that's okay. At least I was able to have some coffee this morning, so I am caffeinated and ready to go. We're gonna head to our first ride that basically ChatGPT wanted me to rope drop. I'm a little late for rope drop, but we're still gonna head there first. It's gonna be the first ride of the day. So yeah, let's head there. You may be surprised at this, you may not be. Let's see. I'm not usually here at rope drop. I'm more of a maybe get in here by like 9:30, 10 kind of gal. But it's actually really nice being here kind of first thing in the morning because it's a lot more empty. There's like space to walk and chill and look at things. Like, look, I can look into Tomorrowland and there's not a ton of people here, which is really awesome. And there's not a ton of people over by the castle, so I think we're gonna head that way and walk on through. It's definitely been a long time since I've rope dropped. As a magic key holder, I don't feel like I need to get here super early. But if you're trying to maximize your day, getting here right when they open is actually a great strategy. You can really get on a lot of rides. Whether you have Lightning Lane or not, you can get on a lot of rides starting at 8. The first 2 hours of the park is pretty great. But look there's like no one here, which is awesome. Get beautiful shots of the castle. So if you're looking to get castle pictures, you might want to get here right at 8 and get some great shots without a ton of people in them. We have entered into Fantasyland, and I am heading over to our first ride of the day. Any guesses? Let's see if you get it right. Oh, did you guess Peter Pan? Because you were absolutely wrong. That would actually make sense to rope drop Peter Pan. We are going to another ride to rope drop.
Drew, you gotta ride them home, okay? Yeah, because there's not enough room for all of you.
Our first stop is Mr. Toad's Wild Ride because nothing says good morning like crashing through a fake fireplace and ending up in Cartoon Court. 5 stars would maybe not recommend. Let's head on. Actually, I'm not hating on this rope drop choice because it's actually one of my favorite rides here in Fantasyland. But I don't know, it might be a little bit wild for first ride of the morning, but let's do it.
Welcome to Toad. To ensure a safe and glorious drive in your little car, we bring it firmly seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. Watch your children, and do try to drive more carefully than Toad. Ta-ta.
Upon exiting the attraction, there is a portrait of Toad in a blue outfit inspired by the famous painting The Blue Boy by Thomas Gainsborough. I recently featured the actual portrait in my Huntington Library visit video. I love finding Easter eggs like this around the park. That was a fun, maybe a little bit of a wild start to the day. Next up, I have breakfast, but my mobile order isn't going to be ready for a little bit, so I think maybe we're going to go try to get on a couple more rides here in Fantasyland before we grab breakfast. So let's go do that. I told ChatGPT to surprise me for breakfast, and it told me to order something that Gaston would devour. This is the maple French toast sandwich, and I think it totally fits the bill. It is the most aggressively sweet and savory combo, and I'm pretty sure that Gaston would eat this in one bite and still demand a dozen eggs. So let's go in and give it a try. I did grab some extra syrup to make it even more sweet because, I mean, what's French toast without syrup? Gotta try it with that. All right, I cut the sandwich so you can see inside and you can see all the egg, the bacon, and kind of that cheesiness in there. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest bacon lover, but you know, we're just doing all the things today, so I'm gonna go for it and give it a try. Let's dip it in the syrup. Oh, and I forgot to mention, look who is above me. It's the big man, Gaston himself. And I'm also repping him on my shirt today. So let's make Gaston proud with this big bite, all right? Let's go and try this out. Okay, that French toast is seriously really yummy. Oh my goodness, I'm a big French toast fan, and this is delicious. It has like a hint of cinnamon in there. It's sweet. Doesn't really have like too much of a crisp to it. It's really like nice and soft, which makes it great to just like bite in, just like a sandwich. The egg is, it kind of is what it is. It works in this though, and I like it with that melted cheese on it. And the bacon just adds that like salty savoriness. Like I said, bacon's not really my favorite, but you can always pull it out if needed, which I might do. But overall, I think this is a really yummy sandwich. And this is a great savory sweet option for breakfast here at the park, or if you're getting brunch and you want something kind of in between breakfast and lunch just to get you through the day. It has the protein in it. It's filling. It's a really good size. And it also comes with a side of tots, which I love the tots here. I'm a tots girl, so I'm a fan of this. Really good. Since I woke up while it was still dark outside this morning at about 5 a.m., some extra caffeine is definitely much needed. So I ordered the Tavern Cold Brew here, which is actually one of my favorites. I think it has really good flavor. It has like a blend of vanilla and cinnamon. So super yummy for breakfast. I'm going to eat my breakfast and then we'll get on to our next activity that ChatGPT has planned for us. The maple French toast sandwich at Red Rose Tavern was actually really good. I really enjoyed it. It had that perfect blend of savory and sweet. Great option for breakfast. It was also really filling. I couldn't even finish the sandwich and the tots. So if you're looking for something that's filling for breakfast, it kind of has that protein in there, but you're getting that hint of sweetness too, that sandwich is definitely the way to go. And it was perfect with the cold brew coffee. I'm just out here catching a little bit of sun, a little bit of the late morning sunshine, and finishing up my cold brew. One tip though, if you are planning to have breakfast at Red Rose Tavern, I highly recommend utilizing mobile order. While I was sitting in there eating breakfast, the line was getting really long. So breakfast tends to be kind of a popular time here at Red Rose Tavern. So definitely put in that mobile order so you don't even have to worry about it. You can pick it up, when you're ready to have breakfast and you're good to go. So the next thing ChatGPT wants me to do is maybe find some characters and have some existential conversations with them. Kind of just see what's going on upstairs. So we're going to go see who we can find. If not, I'll have to figure something else out. Gaston, the
sure.
man I've been
Look
looking
at
for.
this.
I'm your brand
This is
ambassador
fantastic.
today, right?
So you came just from the tavern?
I did.
I've been saying for years I gotta rename that tavern to the Gaston Tavern. Or the Gastonishing Tavern. I'm fine with that.
I think that
That's the
works.
French
I'm good.
pronunciation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad I ran into you because I have a very important question for you.
Oh, really?
That I'm dying to know.
I don't really like answering questions because it makes me think, but I mean, I'll go for it. Go
All
ahead.
right, let's try this one out.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'll give
Hopefully
you a
it won't
chance. Go
be
ahead.
too hard. Okay. So, if you could win Belle's love, but you had to give up all your mirrors, would you do it?
Oh, that's difficult to respond to. See, that's giving up another great love of mine. Yeah, myself.
Exactly.
So, is there any way we can work things out? We can't
I'm
make it
cool.
work?
I'm all for compromise. So you know, you have
I
a
think Belle and I will just have to go
solution.
our separate ways then. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Self-love's really important. Sometimes it's the only love you get. Sometimes when Belle's walking around with Beast, it's the only love you get, you know? Everybody else in town loves you.
I love it.
Except for Belle. But no, I think that's probably, I'm going to protect myself here. I'm going to do what's right for me. Yeah, I'm going to say no. I need that mirror.
Good. Got boundaries. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Boundaries, that's right.
Yeah.
I love crossing boundaries.
All right.
I mean, yeah, I'm setting some boundaries.
Very good. Can I get a selfie really quick here with you?
Sure, I love myself.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, I just got to meet Gaston, which was really awesome. I think I was making him sweat a little with my question, but he gave a great answer. Not very surprising though. I kind of guessed there's no way he could give up on his self-love. Gaston loves a mirror. Come on, it's Gaston. So up next, ChatGPT wants me to play ride roulette and ride one of the rides that has the longest wait. So what I did was went through the Disneyland app to check wait times and pulled some of the rides that had some of the longest waits, anywhere from 60 minutes plus to around like 35, 40 minutes. And I numbered them, and I used the random number generator to randomly choose the ride. So whatever came up, that's what we're gonna ride. And the winner was Peter Pan. So we're gonna head back to Fantasyland and get in line for Peter Pan, hoping it does not break down because that ride is notorious for doing so. And you could be waiting an extra half hour or so in line right now. It just says 35 minutes, which actually is not too bad for Peter Pan. So I'm not too upset at this choice. So let's go get in line and see what happens. So it's about 2 hours later from when we were first here at the front of the castle, and you can see what a difference. It's now 10:30 a.m. and there is a lot more people here in front. It's still not crazy packed, but it's definitely busier. So if you are looking to get those crowdless castle shots, definitely come early in the morning and you can get some really good shots because right now it's a lot more busy here. Let's head in to Fantasyland and jump on Peter Pan. All right, here is the line for Peter Pan. This definitely is looking longer than 35 minutes. And the thing with Disneyland, a lot of times the lines don't take as long as what it says is posted. This is definitely not one of those. You will be waiting every minute that this line says. So let's see. Oh, it went down to 30 minutes. So I don't know. We will see. very hot standing in the sun. It's not even 11 a.m. yet, and I'm starting to sweat. I'm finally getting into the shade, and I feel like we're almost there. Almost. Help. Alright, checking in. Still in line. It's moving okay. Not the worst I've ever been in, and it hasn't broken down. Thank God for that. Alright. We made it this far. I feel like the end is near. We're closer, closer, closer. Almost there. Also, this is kind of gross, but I'm pretty sure someone crop dusted in this line. And yeah, kind of disgusting. So I want out, like now. Like, can we get on this ride? Ugh. All right, we made it on. Here we go.
Come on, everybody. Here we go. Off to Neverland. There it is, Wendy. Second star to the right, straight on to Morgan. Like we beat the right by you down. Relax, Peter Pan. Take that. Gaston for London. Pixie dust. Right by you down. Coming to me.
Alright, just got off Peter Pan's flight, and it's such a cute, fun, nostalgic ride, but it's so quick. Like, I feel like I could barely look at things. I'm getting whiplash and trying to look at the details and everything. So it's just very fast and quick. Oops, I almost dropped my phone. But yeah, I mean, if it's longer than 30 minutes, to me, it's just not worth it to stand in line unless I just really have nothing better to do. The line can be really hot if you're in the sun, especially midday. So late morning, it's still not too hot here, so it was okay, aside from the crop dusting. Gross. But yeah, we made it out pretty much unscathed. And I think it's time to go on our next adventure from ChatGPT, so I will let you know what that is in a bit. I always love walking down this pathway to Frontierland. It's very quiet and calm and really pretty because you're walking right next to the castle. You can see all the like little duckies. There's usually some flowers and plants over here. It's a very nice, calm little spot. Great photo spot too. All right, we are going to cut through the Fantasy Fair. And this little path is a great way to get into Frontierland and go through the back way here over by Rancho del Zocalo. And a nice little calm spot. park and the wilderness, I told it I have weak upper body strength and unresolved trust issues. I'm about to head on to our next adventure here, the Davy Crockett Canoes, and this is truly embodiment of what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I have not been on this since I was a teenager, so let's see how this goes.
Let's keep that water out of your mouth, but if you do get some in your mouth, chew before you swallow. It is a little chunky. If you get some on your skin, wait about 30 minutes. It'll peel right off for you. All right, we are coming up on our first celebrity sighting, so everybody look to your left-hand side. With the brand new album, his name is Justin Bieber. Yeah. The Biebs is here. Right next to Justin Bieber, we have our second celebrity sighting. That is Emma Stone. You drop your kids off here on the island. And then you guys go over to DCA where the real fun is for adults. Yeah, a lot of you nodding. Whoa. A lot of you nodding, knowing exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. See, they sell something at DCA that makes every Disney day a very magical Disney day. And for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, just go over there and ask for anything that comes in a yellow cup. It'll make everything much, much more happier and merrier around here.
All right, well, I emerged from the waterlogged trenches of Frontierland, stronger, wetter, definitely sweatier, and I'm not sure wiser because I don't know how wise of a choice that actually was. ChatGPT asked me to lean into discomfort, but I really didn't expect to get blisters and sweat that much before noon. But maybe that was the point. And now I'm ready for whatever this park throws at me, even if it's eggplant on pizza. Ugh. I think I'm ready for a little bit of a cool down, find a shady spot and get some water because I am tuckered out after that. I think I did okay rowing wise. I mean, I definitely wasn't like the VIP on the canoe, but I think I held my own okay. Definitely not winning prizes for my paddling at all. ChatGPT wants me to put on a Disney merch Couture fashion show. And I felt like Star Trader has some of the most eclectic merch in here. You got Star Tours, you got Disney, there's Disneyland 70 merch. I mean, if this conductor hat doesn't say Couture, I don't know what does. Let's go see what else we can find and put together a look. All right, here's my finished look. We're going with the Little Mermaid mini ears. I'm loving the little like pearl accents on these. These are the viral Mickey Mouse sunnies. And for my purse, we're doing a Darth Vader mug because nothing says couture like using a mug as your purse. What do you guys think? Let me know if you like my look or maybe we should go back to the drawing board. I mean, is it really fashion until you capture a flat lay? I don't think so. And this mug, definitely giving new meaning to the term mean muggin'. Like, look at that face. Is it weird that I kind of want this? Don't judge me. All right, just came out of Disneyland and I'm about to park hop over to Disney California Adventure. But of course, ChatGPT, being an AI robot, wants to make things a little bit more interesting for me. And it says to park hop like a telenovela star. I don't watch telenovelas, but I get the general idea. So I'm going to try and do my best with this. Let's give it a try. Let's head over to DCA. hopefully that was dramatic enough. I'm not the most dramatic person in the world, so we're going with it. Let's head into DCA. Just made it into DCA. I kind of love like the laid back vibes of this park. I feel like you don't always have to like just rush around like Disneyland. It's very chill here. And I'm also ready for a snack, so let's go and get something yummy. All right, next on my ChatGPT list is it asked me to do Churro yoga. So I have my churro in hand here. I'm in the ancient sanctum because what better place to do yoga than in the ancient sanctum? Let's do some yoga. I'm glad I had an audience for this. You know, not embarrassing at all, but you know, I think it'll make for a good video.
I mean, you make something new and creative.
How many people come into the ancient sanctum to do churro yoga, right?
Yeah, I never did aerobics before, you know, like exercise aerobics, but you know, a churro.
I'm gonna do that one next time.
Yeah.
Next time I come. I think we're gonna start a new trend here. So
yeah, I mean, people has asked like, hey, would you marry me with this churro? They've been doing that proposal, but
that's basic though. Come on, this bring fitness with your churro brings it to a whole new level, right?
Yeah, a whole new ball game, and you're starting to do that trend. So maybe by Christmas, it's like who invented the first aerobics anyway? That was you.
This girl right here. Hopefully, we'll see. All right, totally not embarrassing, but you know what? The churro's still yummy, so I'm okay with it. I am in line to meet Star-Lord, and I'm about to ask him to do churro yoga with me. Let's see how this goes.
You gotta keep those clear of Groot because he's been eating a lot of these.
Right? All right.
Eating right now.
All right, I'll make sure to keep it away from him, but I feel like I'm going to finish it myself.
That's probably good.
Yeah.
Groot's probably had like 6 or 7 already together. So.
Lucky him. Good for him. That's kind of my dream.
He's a growing tree.
All right, yeah.
Big floor colossus.
Makes sense. I mean, it kind of resembles him a little bit, right?
A little twig arm.
Right?
Yeah. Here, take my arm here.
All right.
Bingo.
All right, I have a weird ask for you.
Sure.
Do you mind doing churro yoga with me real quick?
What's that?
Whatever yoga pose, or your favorite superhero pose, your favorite Star-Lord pose.
Yeah.
I'll do the yoga pose.
All right, ready?
But we're using churro.
Yes.
All right.
All right, 1,
Let's go.
2, 3. There it is.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You are real.
See you later.
I managed to talk Star-Lord into doing churro yoga with me. He gave me the most confused look at first. So funny. I told him, you know what, just do your favorite pose. It's fine. I'll do the yoga. But you know what? I have to say, churro yoga, not the worst idea there is. Animation Academy, ChatGPT told me to draw either a dream or a nightmare.
That is going to help us out a lot as all of our artists are coming into the classroom. We want to make it nice and easy all the way across. Thank you so much. It really does help us out a lot. I'm going to bring these diagonal lines from either side of his eyebrow, or wherever that eyebrow is sort of meeting the top of his head. And then some little curves to close off. Anything else from here you want to add on as extra credit, like you said? We're just doing a portrait in our class, but maybe you want to go above and beyond. You can sketch those arms and legs there for him.
We're drawing Mike Wazowski from Monsters, Inc., but after this, I don't think he'll ever be allowed back in the laugh floor. Sorry, Mike, this one's going in the trauma vault.
Give yourselves a big round of applause.
In DCA, be kind and courteous to those around you, and
Came over to Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta for an early dinner. This is a quick service restaurant in the Paradise Garden Park area where you can grab a quick slice of pizza, a plate of pasta, or a salad. They actually have a pizza oven here, which is pretty cool. I'm looking to try the seasonal summer sausage pizza that they are offering right now.
Slice of the summer sausage pizza, please.
Even though there were plenty of tables available, ChatGPT told me to romanticize my dinner and make it magical, even if it is over a trash can. So I found a trash can, brought my pizza, and set the mood. Got my hand sanitizer, my straw, and, my little makeshift table cover here. Some people dine with fireworks. I dine with trash cans and shame, apparently. But at least I have a good view here. Right? I can hear the death screams from the Pixar Pal Around wheel. And then above me, I have the swings and the sounds of the symphony. So what better way to dine than with some music? It's working out for me. I ended up going to the Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta and picking up a slice of the summer sausage pizza. And honestly, veggie heavy things, is not really my jam. This looks like a lot of peppers, onions, tomatoes. I don't know, but we're gonna be trying something new. Who knows? I might love it, but I much rather would have just had a super cheesy pepperoni. I mean, the sausage works. We're good with it, but let's give this a try and see how it is. I think this song is very fitting for this. I ended up picking up my pizza and a lot of the veggies just kind of fell off it. I'm also wondering, I don't see any sausage or anything, so I think this might just be a slice of veggie pizza and not the summer seasonal one. So I feel like I got a little gypped on this, but we'll try it anyways. It's not horrible. It's a veggie pizza, kind of basic, and I don't know. It's definitely not one I would ever get again. Let's be honest with that. I'd rather just get plain pepperoni, but I had that maple French toast sandwich for breakfast, so I could probably use a few extra veggies, let's be honest. So, it's not bad if you're looking for more of a veggie-based pizza. This could be an option for you. It's okay. It's nothing special, nothing I would get again, but, it works. I will say I do really like the onions on here. They're pickled red onions. So they have a little bit more of a tangy bite to them. Those are yummy on here. So kind of redeems it. And there's mushrooms, which I enjoy mushrooms, so it's not a total fail of a pizza. I don't know about this decision to eat on a trash can. There was just a bug on the trash can, so I kind of want to hurry up, eat this. I'm glad it's pizza, so it's more of a handheld, and I can eat it pretty quickly because, yeah, I want to get out of this journey situation here. Pizza, I have to say, I feel a little gypped that I didn't get the summer sausage eggplant pizza. I kind of like worked up my courage to try the eggplant because I do not like the eggplant, and I got just a veggie pizza, like, so a little bit of a letdown. And you know, me not liking veggie pizzas, it had a lot of bell pepper and onions and things, so I'm hoping I do not get heartburn later, because let's be real, that is an issue as you get older. But it wasn't the worst pizza. It's just kind of a basic slice. So yeah, if you're looking for pizza here at DCA, you can come over to Boardwalk, get pasta, and grab yourself a slice, and maybe hopefully you'll be able to get the seasonal summer sausage Baba Ganoush pizza. All right, I'm gonna finish my drink and then see what ChatGPT is having me do next. We're coming up to the end of our day, so it's been interesting so far. We'll see how it ends. Walking down Pixar Pier and ready for ChatGPT's next adventure, which is going to be here at Jesse's Critter Carousel. A very random stop for sure. Kind of fun. The hard part is choosing which animal I want to ride on.
Careful.
Pink armadillo it is. And he's pink and purple.
Critter, saddle up. If you're standing for this trail ride, make sure you're standing between two critters, away from the stirrups, and face forward at all times. Get ready to saddle up for Route 2's thing.
ChatGPT told me to reflect on my journey while spinning in circles. So here I am on a giant pink and purple armadillo, riding next to a turkey and a backwards skunk, thinking about my life, my decisions, and whether this ride is secretly deep. ChatGPT said that every chaotic day deserves a magical ending. So it sent me on search for the most enchanted drink I can find, and I ended up here at the Broken Spell Lounge at the Disneyland Hotel. And if you haven't been here, it is absolutely beautiful. It is like dark and vibey, like sultry, very cool. And they have some really interesting drinks on the menu. And after paddling canoes, doing Churro yoga with the Avengers, and trying a pizza that I normally would not be in, I think I deserve a little bit of a treat. This is the apricot vodka cocktail, and it's part of the 70th celebration special menu. And it is absolutely gorgeous. Like, look at this pretty, like, yellowy apricot color, and it has this gorgeous little floral on top and fresh mint. Yum. This looks incredible. Going to give this a try. That's yummy. It has like a little bit of like a sourness to it, which I really like, but it also has sweet. But it's just a nice blend. I love that it has that sour taste to it. Like, that's actually really good. And I've been loving apricots lately because we have an apricot tree in our front yard, and I've been making like apricot jam, ice cream, apricot everything. So this is kind of been in my apricot vibes lately. So this is perfect. Super tasty, super yummy. This is a great spot. Like, this is going to be like my new getaway spot when I'm in the parks and want a like nice, cool place to chill. I'm coming to the Disneyland Hotel and the Broken Spell Lounge. After the day I've had, I'm ready to drown my emotions in this yummy drink and a bowl of bar nuts. I took the monorail from downtown Disney back into Disneyland to come back to where it all began today. After 13 chaotic challenges, including Churro yoga, paddling the canoes, and trash can romance, we made it. Because no matter who's planning your day, magic finds you in the end. So that brings us to today's burning question. Would I let ChatGPT plan my Disneyland day again? Honestly, yes. But maybe next time I'm bringing backup snacks, or at least planning for backup snacks, a therapist, and maybe a lightning lane to common sense. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment which part of this AI experiment you'd actually try, or what wild thing I should do next time. I'll see you in the next dreamy video. Bye.